What's going on? It's Christopher from Mobile Chaos. While I sit here waiting in Korea, as you see Seoul Tower out the window there, waiting on this typhoon that's supposed to be here, that is supposed to hit later on today. I just wanted to sit here and I was thinking about my web-connected world and how I'm connected to the internet even over here in Korea. For starters, right there you see my TV. It's a streaming Slingbox from back in the States. Thank you to my parents who allowed me to hijack their cable box. But it's connected to a MacBook Pro mid-2010 model that I did just do the OWC data doubler to install a 120 gig SSD in there. So it runs pretty quick, pretty fast now. As you can see, it's streaming. It doesn't look too bad. It's watchable. It's not perfect. It's like looking at regular TV, something that's not in HD back in the States. Streams about 1 megabit per second, so it doesn't look bad. I also use the same computer to stream NFL Game Pass. It cost me $220 to get all the preseason games, all the regular season games, all the playoff games, Super Bowl, and every game back until 2009. That right there actually streams at 4 megabits per second. I took a picture of that the other day. That works great. Comes in like HD quality. But you can see this is connected to HDMI because my MacBook does, the cable you see down there on the left on the ground is my HDMI cable. My MacBook Pro mid-2010 model doesn't do AirPlay mirroring like my MacBook Air does. But it's okay. It still works. The cable's not really that bad. But my computer's in the other room. There you see a PS3, obviously. Over there is a computer that only runs Magic Jack. It's an old Windows computer I had. All it does is run Magic Jack. That's it. Over here you see the iPod Touch that's rarely ever used. I use it as a secondary alarm in the morning. That's about it. It is hooked into an iHome that actually plays pretty great. Everybody's giving me compliments on the speakers because they are so small and they do sound great. It plays great music. And I can't get Pandora or Slacker over here, but I still get iHeartRadio, Django, and TuneIn Pro and stuff like that. There's a couple of things you can get streaming radio with, but not as much as in the States. Like I said, that's how I control my MacBook Pro. Wireless keyboard and trackpad. It's a Galaxy Tab 10.1 that I use as a toy around the house. My MacBook Air 11-inch mid-2011 model. It still works. I like it. It's the not the bottom of the line one, but the 128 gig one with the Core i5. My Galaxy Tab 2 7.0. Here's my Samsung Galaxy S3 that I just purchased yesterday. Because the phone that I am recording with now, this HTC 4 Evo 4G Plus or whatever, was really pissing me off. The front speaker stopped working a long time ago, and recently, ever since it got ice cream sandwich, it started acting really funny, and it wouldn't. The alarm would go off when it chose to. Sometimes it wouldn't go off at all. Other times it would go off 5 minutes after I set the alarm, and it would always happen like that after sitting overnight. If I set the alarm during the middle of the day, it would go off like the normal time. But for some reason, with it sitting overnight and I guess connected and disconnected from Wi-Fi or something along those lines, it would mess up. And one night I woke up or whatever, my phone said it was still like 12:38, and here it was 5:30 in the morning. So whatever reason, ice cream sandwich, after HTC pushed it out, they sent an update like 2 weeks later because I guess they knew they had some bugs in it, and there's still some bugs in it. And since the front speaker didn't work, and I always had to have everybody on speakerphone, I got rid of it. Well, I didn't get rid of it. I just got another phone. So now I have a Galaxy S3. It doesn't have LTE. It only has 3G or whatever, HSPA plus, but it's all good because it still has a 1.4 gigahertz quad core processor, still 4.8 inch screen, 2 gigs of RAM, 16 gigs of internal storage. This right here also still takes a SD card, which the US models don't take an SD card, but it says it takes an SD card. I have a 16 gig SD card in there, so theoretically I have a 32 gig Galaxy S3. I like it. Everything's great about it. I'll do a video later on about all the features that are improvements, the swipes and the motions and all the kind of stuff like that. It's pretty cool. About that, I'll ever really use it. But yeah, that's pretty much it for my web connected life. You see, I got a lot of toys and stuff like that. But hey, it's me. I'm over here in Korea. Not really much else to do. So I do tend to keep connected all the time and purchase toys and stuff like that. Even though the phone is the only thing I purchased in probably the last 4 months, but it's whatever. Everything else I've already had for a while. But thanks again for checking out my web connected world. This is Christopher from Mobile Chaos, and I'll talk to you guys later.